So, the question was, Christian monotheism. We said you can't serve two masters, but Christ says, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and to God what belongs to God. So how do you reconcile these two things? The way to think about these two things is as the first Jews thought about them. Because what happened? Don't give him oxygen, brother. What happened was the Herodians. The Herodians were the political party of Herod, who was the puppet king of the Romans, and they came to him with a trick question. Do we pay taxes to Caesar, good teacher? Is it right to do so? Because we know you're no respecter of persons. If Christ had answered in the affirmative, I'm answering a question. If Christ answered in the affirmative, he would have been guilty of idolatry, because the taxes had the inscription and the image of Caesar. If he had answered in the negative, they would have had him executed for treason before the appointed time. So Christ answered like a brilliant rhetorician. He answered with an answer as smart as the question itself. He said, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and give to God what belongs to God. In the eyes and the minds of the Jews of the first century, their mind would have gone back to the Old Testament and Psalms, which reads this. I'm answering a question, please wait. The earth is the Lord's and all it contains, the world and those who dwell in it. So according to the minds of the Jews in the first century from Psalm 24, if everything belongs to God, what belongs to Caesar? Nothing. Which means that as Christians, our first duty is to God, not the state.
Yes.
This is why, as Christians, if the state passes a law like the caliphates do of Islam that contradicts the Christian faith, we must ignore the law.
Amen.
We must be breakers of the law. We must be usurpers of the state. We must be rebels, whether that be the communists, whether that be the Nazis, whether that be the caliphates. We must rebel against those that are opposed to the kingdom of God.